friends, in this video we will learn about Baryta group. Theme: hiding, shyness, stunted growth, small, futile, laughed at, leaders without power, seeking protection and security. The strong feeling of Baryta person is his insecurity and his incompetence. Baryta person feels that he is dependent on others. The basic problem lies in ability and incapability of learning proper things at proper time. Kent has mentioned that children are coming late into usefulness or activity, late with their studies, late learning to talk, late learning to read, late learning to make the combinations that enter into life, late learning to take in images and form perceptions, to take on their activities, to do their work. Basic differentiation between Baryta and Calcarea is that Baryta is late in learning to walk because of its mental inability, while Calcarea is late in learning to walk is due to its physical inability. The bashfulness and timidity create an aversion for strangers and they get aggravated in front of strangers. Somehow, Baryta understands he is mentally incapable. So, the idea of being laughed at or washed or mocked always troubles Baryta. He tries to remain aloof and alone. Do not want to get mixed or be social. They fear that they would get criticized. This creates the fear of what others would say about them. This leads to want of self-confidence of Baryta. Most of the Baryta remedies are very close to Calcarea and Cilicia. Calcarea have fear of others' criticism, but the reaction of Calcarea would be of not exposing itself. Calcarea is intelligent enough to understand the situation and would try to be more protective. To protect himself, Calcarea would go into the shell. Cilicia individuals may not express themselves openly and can appear timid in the group situation. But inside they know exactly how they feel. Baryta Carbonica people are truly confused about their own feelings and rarely form fully realized opinions. The major feeling of security of Baryta is in his own house and with his own people around. The Baryta tries to remain busy and industrious in his own work. They can be people who take on responsibilities in life for family and can become real homemakers. They are very busy in their day-to-day activities, but these activities are mostly confined to their house. The Baryta Carbonica people are to be very organized. They can reach high positions in their life. Physical and chemical properties of barium. It oxidizes very quickly. Boiling point is 1640 degrees Celsius. Melting point 725 degrees Celsius. Specific gravity 3.5. Barium is a soft metallic element. It is silvery white in its pure form. Barium decomposes in water or alcohol. Impure barium sulfide phosphoruses following exposure to light. All barium compounds that are soluble in water or acid are poisonous. Source: barium is found only in combined state elements sulfate and carbonate. Uses: its compounds are used in pigments, paints, glass makings, as weighing compounds in the manufacture of rubber, in rat poison and in polytechnics. Normal value in the human body. Barium is very toxic in the body. In metabolism, it replaces calcium when there is calcium deficiency. There is no exact parameter for barium in body as it is very toxic to the body. Important remedies: Baryta acetica, Baryta arsenicosa, Baryta carbonicum, Baryta iodata, Baryta muriaticum, Baryta phosphorica and Baryta sulfurica. General features. Constitution. Hydrogenoid constitution, dwarfish, dull, bulky, fleshy, flabby, retarded mental and physical growth. Children late learn to speak and walk. Temperament. Melancholic. Thermal cleavage, chilly. Diathesis, scrofulous. Myasm, Sora, syphilis, psychosis and tubercular. Direction of action, centripetal action, periphery to center. pH reaction, alkaline or slightly acidic. Ailments from grief, shock, blows, disappointed love, malnutrition, fright, loss of vital fluid, eruption and suppression of emotions. Sphere of action. CVS, mind, blood vessels, CNS, glands and lymphatic system. Pathophysiology. Barium is very toxic to the body. Action on the heart muscle. In barium intoxication, there is peripheral action on the heart muscle and the smooth musculature of vessels and the intestine. Action on the central nervous system. It expresses itself in spasms and finally paralysis of the extremities. Barium intoxication symptoms: retching, vomiting, gastric pains, diarrhea, chilliness, vertigo, coldness and contraction of the extremities, tension of the facial muscles. Action on CVS: palpitation, increase of blood pressure, numbness and other actions similar to digitalis, feeling of anxiety, visual disturbances, rarely paralysis.